A baby with more mystery than a Netflix true crime doc. Fans are already naming the baby plotline, because that's what this child truly is. The twist that launched 10 episodes, 3 lawsuits, and 1,000 think pieces. You brace yourselves, folks. Grab your edges, clutch your crystals, and maybe pour a calming tea. Because the love and hip-hop universe just set off an emotional earthquake loud enough to make Mona Scott Young consider taking a sabbatical. Bambi is pregnant, yes? Again, and the fallout is messier than a reunion show with open mics and unresolved beef. Now let's talk Scrappy. Poor guy's out here looking like he just saw the Ghost of a Maury episode, eyes wide, mouth agape, spirit levitating. The man was not ready. And here's the kicker. No one seems to know who the baby's father is. Is it Scrappy? Is it young Jock? Or is this about to turn into the kind of twist that even a producer couldn't script? Backstage, Scrappy's pacing like the results envelope just got delivered. Because what began as whispers in group chats and under-table brunch gossip has turned into full-blown reality show pandemonium, complete with betrayal, baby bumps, and maybe even a conveniently misplaced DNA test. The sources? Oh, they're credible in the love and hip-hop world. A hairstylist, a cousin with insider tea, and a group chat that updates faster than TMZ. They all say the same thing. Bambi let the K-Tour, rather the pregnancy, out of the bag off camera, and Scrappy, he's reportedly not okay. So what really happened behind closed doors? Was this an unplanned surprise, or a strategic chess move in an ongoing Cold War of exes, co-parents, and co-stars who throw shade like confetti? Whatever it is, buckle up. We're diving deep into every tense, teary-eyed, jaw-dropping second of it. Picture this. Scrappy's enjoying the calm after the Bambi storm. Maybe scrolling through memes or booking a haircut. Suddenly, his phone starts vibrating like a club floor. The internet's buzzing. Why? Because Bambi's not just rumored to be pregnant, she's confirmed pregnant. As in, Instagram soft launches, belly rubbing, dewy glow, and all. And here's the jaw-dropper. Scrappy didn't hear it from her, or a rep, or even a passive-aggressive story post. Nope, he learned the news the same way we did, from the blogs. Let that marinate. Imagine finding out your ex, who just body-slammed your emotional baggage on cable television, is now carrying a baby and everyone knew but you. It's not just scandal, it's Shakespearean. Greek tragedy meets a TL drama. But let's rewind. This isn't some random slip-up. This is the newest chapter in a long-running saga of breakups, makeups, cryptic subtweets, public shade, private text leaks, and now, a mystery child. Scrappy and Bambi's relationship timeline is already a roller coaster no one asked to ride. Married, divorced, reconciled, reblocked on Instagram, it's a never-ending loop of love and war. But this time, things hit different. Maybe it's the secrecy, maybe it's the suddenness, or maybe it's the fact that #ScrappySnot is trending thanks to his stunned expressions. Let's rewind to where the latest chaos erupted. Carly Red's infamous brunch party. Because obviously, the most life-altering news always breaks over champagne and side-eyes. Eyewitnesses, aka confessionals from cast members, say Bambi pulled up looking flawless, radiant, and suspiciously round in the midsection. Not ab, in progress, glow more like prenatal vitamins and Target registry. Glow. Even Jessica Dime reportedly leaned over and whispered, "Why Bambi's stomach look like it's got a storyline." Carly Red, never one to stay silent, allegedly said, "That ain't bloating, sis." Then came the soft launch. In the middle of a toast, Bambi dropped a vague gem about motherhood and new beginnings, and Scrappy wasn't even in the room, wasn't even told. 2 hours later, his stylist went live and said Scrappy found out with the rest of US drew headlines. He left filming early, flipped out on production, and allegedly called his mama in full auto-tuned heartbreak. And this is only the tip of the love and hip-hop iceberg. Because once the news broke, the guessing game started. Is Scrappy the father? You'd think that'd be a safe assumption. But this is love and hip-hop. Nothing's ever that simple. And who's the first name tossed into the speculation ring? Young Jock. Because of course it is. Somehow, this man ends up in every love triangle, square, and pentagon. At this point, if there's drama, he's either in it, hosting it, or providing comic relief before the commercial break. So, what's next? DNA drama. Reunion show brawls. Tearful confrontations set to auto-tuned confessions. Stay tuned, because, in this universe, the tea is hot, the secrets are messy, and nobody's leaving unscathed. Picture this: love and hip-hop. Atlanta turns into a chaotic game of Where's Waldo, except instead of striped shirts and hidden faces, it's baby mamas, ghosted calls, and barbershop betrayals. Fans are side-eyeing every angle, rewinding episodes like forensic detectives, and they swear they caught something. A moment, last season, Bambi and young Jock, off camera, at some birthday bash. Was it innocent? Was it flirty? Or was it the soft launch of a plot twist no one saw coming? Scrappy definitely doesn't think it was harmless, according to someone who overheard. Everything likely a nail tech with Wi-Fi access and a gift for eavesdropping. Scrappy is beyond mad. He's somewhere between betrayal and breakdown. First, he insisted, "No way she'd do me like that." 5 minutes later, "Man, I knew something was up when she stopped arguing with me." That's not paranoia, that's gut instinct talking. And then came the silence. After finding out through social media, Scrappy reached out to Bambi. No answer. He called Jock. No answer. Imagine realizing your ex is pregnant and your friend might be involved, and both of them hit you with the new phone. Who dis? That's heartbreak served ice cold. So what does Scrappy do next? IG Live, obviously. What followed was instantly dubbed the meltdown of the year. Live from his car, Scrappy launched into a raw, unfiltered rant about betrayal, loyalty, and timeline math. How many months equals betrayal? He never mentioned names, but everyone knew the subtext. 1 tear, 6 dramatic sighs, and captions that read like trap poetry. At one point, he even said, "This the kind of pain you can't auto-tune, bro." Woo. By the time he ended the live, Scrappy had unfollowed Bambi, then Jock, then Yasvi, H1 itself. That's right. When a man unfollows the network, the pain is real. That's not just heartbreak. That's emotional scorched earth. And just when you thought we hit peak drama, enter Mama D for the uninitiated or the unfaithful viewers. Mama D is Scrappy's mom and the unofficial queen of Atlanta's mess. This is the woman who once hosted a fake funeral for her son's love life. So, naturally, when whispers of Bambi's pregnancy surfaced, she didn't wait for clarity. Nope, she went live and dropped a cryptic blessing shade combo only she could deliver. If Bambi is pregnant, congratulations to her. May the Lord give her the peace she never gave my son. Hugh, that's holy water and gasoline in the same breath. But here's the kicker. Apparently, Mama D knew about the pregnancy before Scrappy. Sources, aka Jessica Dime's cousin from Lenox Mall, say Mama D and Bambi had lunch recently. Right around the time Bambi was spotted shopping for baby clothes. Coincidence? Not in this zip code. Now, let's talk about the name that keeps popping up louder than a DJ air horn at a club reopening. Young Jock. The man is silent, but his history speaks volumes. We're talking a track record of romantic chaos, surprise kids, and looking shady even when he's allegedly innocent. And the internet, it noticed everything. Deleted DMIs, flirty comments from seasons past. That moment in season 11 when Jock squinted and said, "Bambi been looking different lately." Fans didn't forget on now. They're connecting dots like it's a conspiracy, bored in a true crime doc. In short, Scrappy's spiraling, Bambi's glowing, and Jock. Well, Jock is probably clearing his search history and texting you good, bro, to cover all bases, but let me assure you, if you think this was the peak of the madness, oh no. Atlanta's drama dial hasn't even reached full volume yet. Alright. Deep breath, because this tea isn't just hot, it's scalding. We've officially reached the point in this saga where the drama has more layers than Bambi's latest wig install. Let's rewind just a little. While fans can't stop whispering about the maybe connection between Bambi and young Jock, some are brushing it off as harmless banter. Others, they're fully convinced these two had a moment during one of Bambi and Scrappy's many breakup intermissions. The dates, shaky, the receipts, blurry, but the shade, oh, that's eternal. And of course, Erica Dixon, Scrappy's other baby mama, couldn't help but chime in with a tweet that belongs on a t-shirt. "This why I mind my business. Too many stories. Not enough paternity tests." She said what everyone was thinking. The girls are fighting, and the test results are pending. Meanwhile, Scrappy, the man, is in emotional freefall. Word on the curb is he's been texting exes, like a man on a nostalgic apology tour, asking them deep, dramatic questions like, "Did you ever really love me?" Even Spice tried to reach out, reportedly offering comfort, but Scrappy hit her with a poetic curveball. "Don't remix my pain, sir. You need a hug, not a hook." But while Scrappy's unraveling on IG Live, Bambi is out here channeling serene, cryptic goddess vibes. She's dropping captions like, "Growth comes with isolation," and the ultimate shade grenade, "A baby is always a blessing." Whether you get invited to the blessing or not, who needs a press conference when your Instagram captions are doing PR, damage control, and petty all at once? Now here's the twist that knocked the air out of the internet. Leaked DMs allegedly from one of Bambi's makeup artists hint that Scrappy might not be the father. Yes, for real. In one message, Scrappy allegedly wrote, "If them eyes don't match when that baby comes out, I'm out." And just like that, we're all involuntarily humming the Maury theme. Let's do a quick timeline check. Bambi and Scrappy's last public appearance. About 5 months ago. Bambi and Jock seen filming together. 4 months ago. Bambi posts cryptic new beginnings photo. 3 months ago, pregnancy glow confirmed. Now it's tight, it's messy. It's giving someone get the lie detector and a food truck reunion ready. Some fans are side-eyeing production, wondering if this entire pregnancy plot twist was a perfectly timed season 13 ratings boost. And honestly, if it was, hand Mona Scott her Emmy now because this story arc is messier than a Carly Red friendship betrayal. Speaking of Carly Red, yes, she's catching strays too. Apparently, she's the one who invited both Jock and Bambi to the same event and then left her mic on during their little convo. Setup, coincidence, classic Carly chaos. Tokyo Vanity summed it up best in an IG story. Carly Red be messy AF, and y'all let her cook every season. And the internet? Absolutely unhinged. One fan even designed a fake paternity event flyer with the headline, "Bambi's Baby Reveal," hosted by Mama D, DJD by Young Jock, sponsored by Trojan. Another posted a side-by-side of Bambi's ultrasound and Scrappy's confused face with the caption, "He trying to see if the baby got his jawline." And just when we thought things couldn't get wilder, Bambi's been allegedly spotted with none other than Lil Mendices. Don't ask how. Don't ask why. Twitter just does what it does, drops random chaos like a glitchy soap opera generator. At this point, fans are begging Mona Scott to resurrect the lie detector special. Because if DNA results aren't aired soon, fists might fly in front of a taco truck again and nobody wants that, ... Except maybe VH1. But let's not forget, behind all the memes, theories, and shady captions, there's a real child at the center of all this mess. A real baby, real feelings, real fallout, and as it stands, Bambi's playing it cool, glowing, posting, like the cryptic queen she is. Scrappy's spiraling, blocked by his own ex, emotionally ghosted by his homie, and apparently unfollowing every entity involved including the network, Jock. Probably texting, "We good, bro," while simultaneously clearing his IG comments. And now Bambi's gone dark. Social media, wiped. Stories, gone. Even her stylist posted a meme that read, "When your client blocks you mid-wig, ... it's that deep." Word is she pulled out of filming when producers tried to schedule a sit-down scene with Scrappy, and sis said, "Absolutely not." So, buckle up, because the baby shower's cancelled, the lawyers are circling, and the next episode, it's about to change everything. Let's just go ahead and rename this show Love and Hip Hop, Game of Clones, because everybody's pulling strategic moves like it's a televised chess match, only with NBAs, baby bumps, and barbed Instagram captions instead of pawns. Let's unpack what just happened, because this might be the most diabolical, petty, and legally brilliant episode arc in Love and Hip Hop history. The dinner that turned into a SIORTROM spice. Ever the chaos concierge tried to play peacemaker and arrange a sit-down between Scrappy and Bambi. Real adult energy, candlelight, maybe even calamari. But instead of Bambi pulling up with apologies or explanations, she sent a lawyer with documents. A whole NDA and cease and desist served at a dinner table like a side dish. Fans are calling it the cease and desist supper. And it instantly sparked a new hashtag #CRAPPED, and served. One Twitter user even posted, "When you thought it was dinner, but it was discovery," Bambi said. "You won't get clout, closure, or comments from my end, lest they're subpoenaed, and you have to admit, Savage Queen, energy, Jock, the man, the myth, the maybe baby." Now let's talk about young Jock, who suddenly found his voice the second the pregnancy rumors started going full viral. He hops on IG Live in sunglasses indoors, aka universal sign for I'm guilty or hungover or both, and says, "I got kids. I got a wife. I got a reputation." Bambi is beautiful, but I don't play with family like that. Translation: I didn't say I did it, but I ain't denying it either. So mind y'all business. And just when people started raising eyebrows, Kendra, Jock's wife, pulled the power move of the week. She unfollowed both Bambi and Jock's fan pages and reportedly has been ringing production's phone like she's trying to subpoena raw footage. That's right, she FBI'd the whole storyline. Sources say Kendra wants unedited behind-the-scenes clips. Which can only mean one thing: somebody is about to get exposed in 4K. Scrappy's sad boy ERA. Meanwhile, Scrappy is spiraling into mixtape mode. Apparently, he's channeling the pain into an album, his version of Beyoncé's Lemonade, only with less lemonade and more baby mama drama. Leaked lyric: she took my piece, then blamed me for the war. Baby on the way, but I don't know what for. We can't lie. That bar low-key slaps. Fans are calling it Trapternity Test Volume 1, the producer theory, a third man. And now, the biggest twist yet. According to an anonymous source, allegedly, Jessica Dime's eyelash tech, because, yes, that's how we get news now. There might be a third man in the mix. Someone older, wealthier, industry-connected, a producer. Someone from behind the scenes at Love and Hip Hop. Yes, you heard right. Bambi might have flipped the entire show by casually talking to the man holding the editing keys. And now, her lawyer is reportedly requesting full control over storyline, edits and footage usage. That's not just drama, that's cinematic warfare. Bambi ain't just in the storyline, she is the storyline. And she just might own the final cut, the poster, the slogan, the chaos. Insiders say season 13 is being marketed with the tagline, "One woman, one baby, 3 men. No DNA, Love and Hip Hop, ATL, the paternity plot." That's iconic, that's Emmy-worthy. That's Shakespeare in baby mama form. And then, Mama D. Just when you thought it couldn't go deeper, Mama D pulled up with her own plot twist. She filed for grandparent visitation rights for a baby who isn't even born yet, whose father isn't confirmed, who may not be Scrappy's. That's how hard Mama D rides for a potential grandchild. She doesn't care if the baby's not Scrappy's. She doesn't care if there's no DNA. She just wants in. And she's bringing a lawyer to the bassinet. The final TAKAWAY. This isn't just a love triangle, it's a litigated love hexagon. Bambi is playing chess with NDAs. Scrappy is spiraling into SoundCloud bars. Jock is dodging shade with designer sunglasses. Kendra is turning into Olivia Benson. Carly Red is teasing T like a villain in a telenovela. Mama D is filing lawsuits in the name of generational love. And Mona Scott is probably somewhere counting streaming deals and laughing in confessional cuts. We don't know who the baby daddy is. But one thing's for sure this season: unmatched, unhinged, unforgettable. And we ain't even at the reunion yet. Breaking news: Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 13. Is Night Trad longer a show? I tease a legally scripted soap opera with lace fronts and litigation. Let's go ahead and give Bambi a crown, a briefcase, and maybe even a baby stroller with Bluetooth, because this isn't just TV anymore. This is the Real Housewives of Restraining Orders. Final recap: where we stand, Bambi might be pregnant, might be playing all of us, or might be the new showrunner. Either way, sis lawyered up and silenced an entire subplot like a courtroom. Beyonce. Scrappy went from baby daddy to maybe daddy to mixtape martyr. He's been served, ghosted, and now he's sobbing in 808s. Will he recover? Maybe. Will he rhyme baby with maybe? Definitely. Young Jock is fumbling his sunglasses, marriage, and fanbase, all while maybe being the father and definitely being suspicious. Kendra turned into Olivia Pope, with Wi-Fi and a list of production contacts. She didn't ask questions. She asked for raw footage. We stan an unbothered investigative queen. Mama D is filing legal paperwork for a baby that might not be hers, and still praying for everyone while dragging them in the same breath. I deserve visitation, even if it's hypothetically. Mona Scott. She's not even directing anymore. She's ducking subpoenas and fanning herself with production notes while editing this chaos into Emmy Gold. The big questions: is Bambi actually pregnant? Or is this a perfectly timed narrative bomb dropped for main character energy and main cast coins? Who's the daddy, Scrappy, Jock, or the shadowy industry exec who allegedly has enough money to buy silence and storyline edits? Is this a publicity stunt? Or has Bambi truly mastered the game Mona built, and now she's out here flipping NDAs like their plot armor? Will Jock's marriage survive the smoke? Or is he about to get unfollowed and served at brunch next? Are we watching a TV show? Or a televised custody hearing sponsored by Hot 97 and Trojan? The TAKAWAY this season isn't just a story arc, it's a thesis on clout, chaos, and co-parenting. We have NDAs at dinner tables, mixtape disses with court metaphors, and baby showers that require legal counsel. This is not your average VH1 drama. This is a new genre, reality litigation TV, where every episode ends in, "You've been served." Fan involvement time. So now it's your turn. Drop your theories in the comments like it's court filings. Is Bambi rewriting the game or just stalling the DNA test? Should Scrappy drop the album or drop out of the storyline? Is Mona Scott a genius? Or just trying to survive her own reality monster? Who do you think the daddy is? And don't forget, comment, share, like, subscribe, screenshot every tier Docker PB cause. If this is the beginning, then the season finale might require emotional support animals and legal observers. Until next time, remember, in love and hip hop, ATL, even the truth has to sign an